The RICO Act, or the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, is one of the most powerful tools in the arsenal of federal prosecutors. Originally designed to dismantle organized crime syndicates, it enables authorities to charge individuals or groups who engage in a pattern of illegal activity as part of an ongoing enterprise. Over the decades, RICO has become synonymous with high-profile legal battles, taking down notorious mob bosses, criminal cartels, and even executives of major corporations suspected of systemic wrongdoing. Now, the law is at the center of the legal storm swirling around hip-hop mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs. For years, Diddy has been a towering figure in the music industry, a businessman whose influence stretches far beyond the recording studio. But recent federal charges have thrust him into the crosshairs of a RICO prosecution, raising questions about whether the same legal strategies that once toppled mob families could bring down a celebrity empire. At the heart of the case is the prosecution's assertion that Diddy used his business conglomerate, known collectively as Combs Enterprise, as a vehicle for orchestrating a series of criminal acts. The allegations are sweeping: racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution, and more. Witnesses have testified to incidents dating back over a decade, citing coercion, blackmail, drug use, bribery, and intimidation. While not all alleged acts are direct charges, they serve to paint a picture of a coordinated, ongoing criminal enterprise, the very scenario for which RICO was crafted. Ex-Mobsters, many of whom have first-hand experience with RICO's devastating reach, understand the gravity of such charges. They know that RICO's power lies in its ability to treat seemingly isolated crimes as part of a larger tapestry of illegal conduct. Under RICO, the prosecution doesn't need to prove that Diddy committed every individual crime himself. It's enough to show that he directed or facilitated those acts as part of the enterprise's operations. This approach has historically allowed prosecutors to go after the so-called bosses, those who give the orders and reap the rewards, even if their hands appear clean. The parallels to past mob prosecutions are striking. In the heyday of organized crime, bosses insulated themselves from direct criminal acts, relying on underlings to do the dirty work. Prosecutors responded by using RICO to connect the dots, demonstrating that the boss's leadership enabled and perpetuated the criminal enterprise. If prosecutors can convince a jury that Diddy wielded his authority in a similar manner, using his business empire to facilitate or protect illegal activity, the consequences could be severe. But RICO cases are complex and not without controversy. Defense attorneys often argue that prosecutors overreach, lumping together unrelated acts to create the appearance of a criminal conspiracy. In Diddy's case, his legal team is fighting back aggressively, challenging the credibility of witnesses and the motivations behind the accusations. Diddy has also launched a $50 million defamation lawsuit against accusers and media entities, claiming that false and sensationalized allegations are damaging his reputation and jeopardizing his right to a fair trial. What's at stake is more than just the fate of one man. Legal experts suggest that this trial could set new precedents for the application of RICO in cases involving celebrities and complex business structures. If prosecutors succeed, it could signal a willingness to pursue powerful public figures with the same determination that once brought down mob bosses. For Diddy, the outcome could mean a prison sentence of 15 years to life. In the end, the effectiveness of RICO depends on the facts and the jury's willingness to see a pattern in the alleged conduct. As ex-mobsters might say, the law doesn't care how rich or famous you are. If the government can prove you ran a criminal enterprise, RICO can reach you too.